Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, where I left off, it's been a few days. Where I left off was just defeated Taskmaster and we were getting ready to go after Zola. So, I've been a little bit distracted and doing other Marvel's Champions things. There's actually a Facebook group called Marvel Champions Playtime. And the other night I was on with three other players, which were, I think, Sir Charlie does not have a YouTube channel, but Steve Kimmel does Beat the Game. And then there's Dale, has Dale the Casual Gamer. So we played a four-player with kind of everybody was top-down showing what was going on their thing. And we did a four-player against, I don't remember who did we take on? Oh, Absorbing Man. So it was all of us fighting Absorbing Man, which was a lot of fun. So kind of been distracted doing other Marvel Champion stuff. But now it's time to get back to my game. So back to our run through here. We just took out Taskmaster. So we're moving on to scenario 4. Scenario 4 is Zola. So let's see here. Having defeated Taskmaster, you learn that Hydra has not only captured New York City, but all of the United States. It was the mad scientist Arnim Zola who built the machine to harness the power of the reality gem and has tipped the balance of power in Hydra's favor. He has created a research station for himself on Ellis Island and turned the historic port into a nightmarish prison for his unfortunate test subjects. Taskmaster was ordered to bring the heroes he captured there for experimentation. In this upside-down America, you are the only hope the captives have to escape a horrible fate. All right, so we're going to go free them from Zola on Ellis Island. So I've got Zola 1, Zola 2 are out there. We've got our main scheme deck, which is the Island of Dr. Zola. Let's see, we need to be 1A. We'll read what's on there. Counter is Zola set, under attack, standard set, and I think I've also got my experiment stuff in there, which it says in setup you're supposed to put your experimental attachments from before in there, which I've got the exosuit and the power gauntlets ended up being in there. Let's see here, my setup cards that I should have in my deck, which I have the basic attack upgrade, which gives me +1 hit point and +1 attack. So just a little bit of stuff there. So I've got +1 hit point on my SpiderWoman here. I also have Moon Knight and Shang-Chi, which I rescued from the Taskmaster. They're in my deck also. So I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and roll here. We've got, let's go down this. I've got some of this stuff set out already. So we've got the Island of Dr. Zola. Search the encounter deck for the Hydra Prison, which is out here. And put a copy of an Ultimate Bioservant, which is right here, out there. Then shuffle the encounter deck. So I did all of that. And then we've got this force response thing, and I put a test counter out there. Then if there's 3 or more test counters, I am going to go through the encounter deck until I see a minion is discarded, then put it into play. So I don't reveal, I just put him into play. Thank God. I'm okay with that. All right, so we've got our Ultimate Bioservant, and he's got 1 scheme, 1 attack. He's got toughness, and +1 attack for each attachment that goes on him. And then the other thing we've got out there is this Hydra Prison. So Hydra Prison says, when revealed, each player searches their deck, discard pile in hand for a hero-specific ally and places it face down beneath this scheme. So in my SpiderWoman deck, my hero-specific ally is Captain Marvel. Place X threat on the scheme, where X is the total cost of allies beneath it. Each player shuffles their deck. All right, so Captain Marvel's 4, so that's going to make it 5 that's on there. So let's probably go 5 on there. Youch. All right, so we've got Zola, we've got our island. I think we're all set up. We just need to get some cards now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and see what we come up with. So let's see here. We have, all right. Wow, that's a lot of gray allies to start off. So we've potentially got a pheromones we could do right off the bat. We could get Moon Knight and Shang-Chi out there. Now, if I do that, I can't play Mockingbird, but I could use her to do Press the Advantage. Now, Moon Knight's got an ability He says if I use a wild resource, I can draw 2 cards. I don't have 2 cards. Then Shang-Chi says if I have an energy resource, I can stun an enemy, but I'm going to go ahead and hit him with pheromones, so I don't know that that's all that big of a deal. So I think we're going to hold off on that. All right, so I think I'm all right with my hand. This looks like a pretty good starting hand. So let's use, before we flip over, we'll use our special ability on Jessica Drew there to look at the top card of any deck. Let's see, is there anything that would really make us want to not stun him? So if we don't stun him, this does 1 boost. Instead, it's going to come out, attach to the minion with the most remaining hit points without another copy. Ooh. So we're going to give a minion 2 hit points, plus 2 scheme, and plus 2 attack. Yeah. That's pretty rude. I might actually rather take the attack than have that thing come out there. Ooh, wow, yuck. Okay, let's flip on over to SpiderWoman. All right, so if we do our pheromones first, so actually yeah, here's how we're gonna do this. We're going to, I kind of want to really take out Zola, but I think I'm going to hang back on that because we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could almost take him to Zola 2 this round, but that's going to leave Captain Marvel in prison over there, and I don't think we want to leave Captain Marvel in prison. I don't think she wouldn't be very happy with us if we did that. So let's do, we'll use strength to play our pheromones. So we're going to stun and confuse Zola. So confuse and a stun. All right. Then, oh, and we get 1 because we played pheromones. So right now we're attacking for 1, 2, 3. So if we do a press the advantage, that's going to deal 2 damage. If the enemy's stunned, draw a card. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit this Bioservant. So we're going to go ahead and hit him. And then that's going to boost us up so we hit for 4. And we're going to go ahead and hit for 4 and take out the ultimate Bioservant. All right, and then we're going to play Moon Knight and Shang-Chi. So now the question here is they could go after Zola, but Zola's got Retaliate, which is really painful. I think I'm going to have both of them go after the Hydra Prison, and we'll take it from 5 down to 1. All right, so we're going to be done at that point. We're going to untap and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got Sentry, Propelled Guide. Ooh, lots of propelled guides. Glides, not guides. Propelled glides. We've got Sentry, which would be nice to get out there too. Okay, we're going to go over to the villain's turn. So first thing is going to be 1 threat on the main scheme. And we need to put one of these test counters out there. So test counter number 1. All right, Zola's going to see SpiderWoman out there. He wants to attack, but he's stunned, so he doesn't attack. All right, the next thing's going to come up is an encounter card. So our encounter card is this big neurological implants. There is no minion to attach it to, so it's going to surge. So we're going to surge into Zola's Mutate. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a tech attachment is discarded. Attach that card to Zola Mutate. Well, I'm kind of glad I got rid of those neurological implants because those look pretty gross. But so now we need to look for a tech upgrade. So there's a Mind Ray. It says defensive programming, which looks like an attachment. Yep, this is going to be our first attachment. So what's this do? So we've got attached to the minion with the most remaining hit points without another copy of defensive programming attached. Attached minion gets plus 2 hit points and gains guard. All right, so he's going to have 7 hit points in guard. Wow, he's kind of tough. All right, that's going to be the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. Now, I do have a piercing strike, which would cut right through, oh, it would cut through a tough, not through a guard. It'd be nice if it would cut through a guard, but That's not the case. So he's got 7 hit points. That's a lot to take out. Our bonus goes away. All right. So we could play the Piercing Strike. That's going to do 3 and give us a boost of 1. The other option there is to get the Sentry out there, which is going to get us another encounter card. But we could attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and take the Mutate out, which seems like it's got bonuses. The other thought is we do Piercing Strike. Piercing Strike does 3. We need to do 4 more, so we would use Moon Knight. And then we could get SpiderWoman could free Captain Marvel. Let's go that route. Let's see how that works out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our Piercing Strike. So that's going to do 3 damage. So we're 3 on. All right, that's going to give us a boost of 1. All right, so we need to do 7 total. So let's go ahead and let's see, if we attack, we do 3, right? 1, 2, 3. And let's see here, these guys do 2 apiece. So actually, let's use them, and we'll do 2 and 2. And that's going to take out the Mutate. The Mutate's gone. All right, no more Mutate. We can thwart for 1, 2, and get rid of the Hydra Prison. Hydra Prison says, when defeated, remove this scheme from the game, return each ally beneath it to its owner's hand. So we have Captain Marvel back. Now we can self-propelled glide twice, and we could hit Zola 2 times, and we would hit him for 3 both times. That sounds kind of fun, because I can't play Sentry or Captain Marvel this round. Or I could do a self-propelled glide and hold on to him. I think we're going to go ahead and let's play self-propelled glide. We'll ready up. We'll attack him for 3. And then we'll do that again. We'll ready up and we'll attack him for 3 again. Now, what I need to remember is he's got Retaliate. So I'm going to put a little marker there. Hopefully that helps me remember. So I'm going to take 2 Retaliate, but he's going to take 1, 2, 3 twice. So he's going to go down to 6. All right, and then we're going to be done. Ready everybody up. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got Tac Team, some Finesse, My Apartment, a Beat Cop, and some Skilled Investigators. All right, Villain's turn. Makes me think I should have went Alter Ego this round. All right, Villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme, and our test counter is going to go up 1. All right, Zola's going to see SpiderWoman out here, and we're just going to take this attack. So he's attacking for 1. He's going to boost for none. So he's going to shuffle the Mutate into the encounter deck. So this Mutate's going to go back in, and we're going to take 1 damage. All right. So shuffle, 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 and then we're going to draw our encounter card. Then we're also looking at, we're going to get another test counter here pretty soon, which is going to make a minion come out. More minions. All right, so encounter card is a Bioservant. So he's going to come out and get tough. All right. Bioservant, tough, villain is done. All right, so we're over to the hero side. This goes away. All right, what are we doing hero side? Now, we're going to have another minion come out if we don't get rid of that. might be a good round to go over to Jessica Drew and take a round as Jessica Drew. Probably want to attack as we go into that. So the question will be, do we get a beat cop out there? I'm thinking not, because that would be a finesse, and that would be Jessica Drew's apartment. The other question is, the TAC team right now. Ooh, see, that's a tough call, because the TAC team is going to start us doing damage on Zola that we don't have to take Retaliate for, which would be really cool. It would also get us a bonus. How much good is the bonus going to do us? So right now we attack for 2. That would crank us up to 3. We could do 4. Yeah. So while these are good build cards, I think we're just going to go after Zola here. So we're going to do Skilled Investigator. That's going to give us a boost of 1. We're going to play TAC Team, which is going to give us 3 more. Do 3 counters. We'll go that and that. So we've got 3 counters on TAC Team. All right, we should be boosted up to 2. So right now we attack for 4. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to attack for 4, which means we're going to take a Retaliate. That's going to knock him down to 2. We'll go ahead and hit him with the TAC Team. That's going to take him over to Zola 2. So let's see here. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for test subjects. And reveal it. All right, so we're going to go look for the test subjects side scheme. All right, where is test subjects? Gang up, Mind Ray. Yeah. Zola's stuff. There's a test subjects. All right, so test subject says, when defeated, first player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they reveal a minion. Oh, until they discard a minion, then we reveal that minion. All right. We're going to end up with a lot of minions coming out here. And it comes in with 2 on it. So actually, we're going to bring this into play. It's going to have 2 on it. We're going to go ahead and use Moon Knight. He's going to thwart for 2, and we'll get rid of that. So thwart for 2. That's going to use up Moon Knight, but that's going to take out test subjects. When test okay, so we're going to discard cards until we reveal a minion. So we're going for a minion again. Oh, we're okay with that going away. That's not a minion. Not a minion. We get another ultimate bioservant. All right. And he's going to have tough. So we have 2 tough bioservants out there right now. And then we're going to get another one because something's going to happen there. All right, Zola's going to have 14 hit points. 10, 2 and 2. And then we got rid of a side scheme so we can draw a card. Anything awesome? No, we got inconspicuous. That's not bad, but it's not going to do us any good. It's not bad, but it's not good. All right, so what we're looking at next round is 2, 3, 4. Actually, he wouldn't scheme because he's confused. So we're looking at 1, 2, plus 1 from the main scheme is 5. We will get some sort of minion's going to come out, which will probably make that go to 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have Shang-Chi thwart 2 off of there. And then he's going to go away. And we're going to flip over to Jessica Drew. All right, then we're going to be done. So the thought is we should be able to take a scheming round because we got the confuse out there. These guys don't hit for a lot, so we're hoping that that's okay. Right, I'm going to get rid of the inconspicuous because what I'm going for is damage. He's got 14, and I'm hoping that I can take that out pretty quick. Right now, neither of those guys have guard, which is good, but they've got tough, so it's going to be tough. So it's going to be tough to take them out. All right, there's some of the damage that we're hoping for. Okay, it's going to be the villain's turn. So first thing we're going to do is put a threat on the main scheme. Our test counters is going to hit 3. So let's see here. Let's make sure we read that right. So after resolving step 1, if there are 3 or more test counters here, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and put that minion into play. All right, so we're going to discard until we get a minion, and then he's going to be put into play. Oh, there we go. We have all the bioservants. Well, I don't know if that's all the bioservants, but it seems like we've got all the bioservants. All right, lots of bioservants out there. All right, so we put 1 threat. We did our test counter thing. Zola is going to see Jessica Drew out there. He would scheme, but he doesn't because he's confused. Then scheme, scheme, scheme. So we end up with 3 more on there. So we're going to go up to 4. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. Our encounter card is Pain Inhibitors. Attached to the minion with the most remaining hit points. Minion gets +2 hit points and retaliate 1. All right, so we've got this ultimate bioservant out there that now he gets +1 attack. So he's going to get +2 hit points, retaliate 1, and +1 attack, and he's tough. Yeah, okay. All right, so that is the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. So hero-wise, what are we doing? Let's look at, is there anything that can draw us cards? We could get Avengers Mansion out there and try to draw a card, but I don't think that's worth it. So let's see what the next villain card is. Next villain card is going to be, well, the main concern is that's a 2 boost. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. This has gone away. We can bring SpiderWoman out. Oh, we're going to need to bring SpiderWoman out because we're going to need to deal the damage. All right, so there's a Venom Blast. It's going to do 5. Then we bring another TAC team out. I think we bring another TAC team out and hope we make it through the round. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be close. But I think we can do it. So let's see if we can make this happen here. All right, so we're going to Venom Blast, which does 5 to an enemy. So we're going to knock him down to 7. Ooh, we're going to take a damage for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a defend. Well, we'll see. Then we're going to do 3 here to get a TAC team out there. TAC team's going to get 3 counters on it. And we're going to do 2, 4. So that goes away, and he's down to 5. All right, what that makes me wish that I had done would been do a recovery as Jessica before I flipped over, but I didn't. So that's it. We're going to untap. We got 1 on here because we played an aggression card. We're going to draw 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got lots of justice stuff, but not a whole lot to help us do more damage. All right, villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Zola is going to come to attack SpiderWoman. SpiderWoman's going to defend. We're defending for 2. He's going to do 2 with a boost of 2. So we're taking 2 damage there. Uh-oh. That's it. That's 1, 2, 3, and then because he has an attachment, that's 4. That's end of game. Dang it. So if I had actually done my rest there, I might have been able to get him. But I think I don't have anything that saves me there. His boost, what's his, so what, let's assume that I had rested there, which I didn't do. Then he'd get an encounter card, and the encounter card would have been, oh, Quick Strike. That probably would have taken me out too. So, all right, that's our first loss in campaign mode. And I lost it by 1 round. It was close. I probably shouldn't have went all out attack there, but it was really close. So, all right, I guess we'll go back and regroup here. I'm not sure if I'm going to change my deck up. I think we'll try it another time with this and see if we can make it through with this. So that looks like our first loss in campaign. Well, actually, I don't know what happens when you lose in campaign. Do they talk about it in the rules here? Campaign, I think when you lose, you can just go again. I don't think it happens. There we go. When the game ends, if the players won, follow the victory conditions. If the players lost, they may reset the scenario and try again with no penalty. Oh, that's my kind of game. So there we go. Looks like I'll get to reset the game and try again. So we're going to go, let's make a little notation here. This is number 4, and we have an L there. So we had a win, this was a win, and a win. We've got our first L. Oh! All right. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a 5-game series. We're going to have to go more. So do I tweak or not tweak? I think we'll keep my deck the way that it is, and we'll play a little bit more patient this next time around. Even though Zola has very little hit points, I think we need to be a little bit more patient. So that's interesting because all of the bioservants that I had sitting out there, I just let sit there. I probably could have been tack teaming and taken them out and played it that way where we took out the servants. But it looks like he's going to get ahead. What I'm afraid of is he's going to get ahead on minions really fast. And if I don't take him out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up taking out the minions as fast as he's creating them. So I don't know. We'll give it another try here. We'll see. Maybe we can get the next one and then move on. But right now, that's it for now. And thanks for watching.